Hello, boys and girls. I am Miss Becky. Each week, I'll be here to share encouraging and uplifting stories with you, just the way Miss Kathy would have wanted us to. You have to believe me. Jenny Wallace tapped her foot impatiently on the floor while she held the telephone receiver up to her ear. This was the fourth time she had tried to call Willie. There was no answer before. If he doesn't answer, I'm going to open the letter myself, Jenny decided. Please be home, Willie. Jenny leaned on the counter and tapped her fingers. Tap, 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 tap. Suddenly, at the end of the fifth ring, someone picked up the teller's phone. Hello? Jenny had been calling so long without anybody answering that she forgot what to say when somebody finally did answer. Hi. Mrs. Teller? Yes. This is Jenny. I was wondering if Willie was home. Yes, he is. Let me get him for you. Hello, Jenny? Willie asked when he got on the phone. Guess what? Jenny almost shouted. We got a letter. The phone sounded like it had gone dead. Are you still there, Willie? From who? From Mrs. Socks, the editor of Primary Treasure. Remember when we sent her a letter? We got one back. Mom is bringing me right over so we can open it together. Jenny hung up the phone and found her mom. When they went outside to get in the car, the heat almost pushed her back inside the house. I wonder if it would be so hot if I didn't know what the temperature was. I'll be back in half an hour, Jenny's mom said when they got to Willie's house. I've got to go to the grocery store. Okay. Jenny hopped out of the car and raced up to Willie's front door. Willie was waiting. He opened the door quickly and then shut it right behind Jenny to keep the hot air out and the cool air in. How come the letter is pink? Willie asked. He grinned and turned his nose up. Doesn't she have blue or gray paper for boys? Jenny sighed. This is pretty. Willie hit his forehead with the palm of his hand. That's just my point. Oh, Jenny squealed. Mrs. Socks is going to come to our church this Sabbath. She says she'll stay with Pastor Hill and his wife on her way to a meeting. Willie's eyes got big. She's coming for sure? Jenny nodded. That's what it says, Jenny said. Read it yourself. Willie read the letter. This is great. And look, she wants everyone to write down their favorite story about animals. Then we can share them in class and she can take the stories with her. Let's call everybody and tell them. Jenny watched as Willie dialed Sammy's phone number. Hello, Sammy? Guess what? Mrs. Socks is coming to our church this Sabbath. What? But No, I'm not. Well, okay, bye. Willie slowly put the receiver back on its cradle. What's the matter? Jenny asked. Sammy doesn't believe me, Willie said. He said it wasn't very nice to try and trick him like that. Jenny reached for the phone. Let me call Maria. She'll believe me. Then she can tell Sammy, and maybe we can all convince him that we're telling the truth. Guess what? Jenny asked when Maria answered the phone. Mrs. Socks is coming to our church this Sabbath. Willie watched Jenny's smile disappear. What did she say? She didn't believe me either. Jenny gave the phone back. This is terrible, Willie. We have such good news, but nobody believes us. I know, Willie said. I'll call Dee Dee. She'll believe us. Willie tapped out Dee Dee's phone number and raised the receiver to his ear. When Dee Dee's mother answered, he politely asked if he could talk to Dee Dee. Jenny listened as Willie told Dee Dee about Mrs. Socks. Yes, I'm sure, Willie said into the receiver. No, I'm not pulling a trick on you. Willie sighed. Yes, I'm telling the truth. You have to believe me. Soon Willie sounded exasperated. Sammy just called and told you what? Finally, Willie gave up. He put the phone back. Sammy called Dee Dee and told her we were trying to trick them and not to believe us. Jenny slumped into a chair. What are we going to do? If no one believes us, no one will be thinking of their favorite story about animals. Oh, we'll just have to keep trying, Willie answered, and think up a story. Maybe I'll tell her a story about Coco. I could tell her about the time Ryan's hamster got loose in church, Jenny added. I hope someone believes us before Mrs. Socks gets here. But the next Sabbath morning, all the other shoebox kids were surprised to see another grown-up with Mrs. Shoe. Class, Mrs. Shoe said, This is Mrs. Socks, editor of Primary Treasure and our little friend." Maria's mouth fell open. Sammy's eyes got big. Chris almost fell out of his chair. Dee Dee's eyebrows climbed all the way up to her hair. "You look surprised," Mrs. Socks said. "I thought you would be expecting me. I wrote to tell you I was coming." Willie almost exploded. "Jenny and I tried to tell them, but they wouldn't believe us." "They thought we were trying to trick them," Jenny explained. The other kids just sat there looking embarrassed. Mrs. Socks laughed. "Well, I guess you don't have any animal stories to share with me either, then." "Oh, well, this does remind me of our lesson today. Don't you think so?" Willie nodded. "I know how Joshua and Caleb felt when no one would believe them about the promised land." He held out a sheet of paper. "I'm really sorry that no one else has a story written down to give you." The others looked sorry too, as Jenny added her paper to Willie's. "It does feel sad when you have good news and no one will believe you," Mrs. Socks agreed. "That's why it's so sad when people won't believe God or trust Him. What He wants us to know will make us happy, just like He wanted to make the Israelites happy in a new land." Dee Dee raised her hand. "I know it's too late to write them down, but can we tell you our favorite animal story?" "Of course," Mrs. Socks said. "Let me tell one first. I want to tell you the story of Julius the parrot." And she did. The story you have heard today is from the Shoebox Kids Bible Stories, written by Jerry D. Thomas and used with permission from the Pacific Press Publishing Association. If you're interested in any other books published by the Seventh-day Adventist Church, please visit AdventistBookCenter.com or call 1-800-765-6955.
This podcast is a production of the Carolina Conference of the Seventh-day Adventist Church.